Have you thought about how workflow automation works? Let me introduce you to the key points and how Fluenta One works. The base is very simple. Every workflow has two types of components, a service task and a human task. A service task is a task performed by a software algorithm. It could be a simple rule-based action, an RPA automation, or even an AI agent. For example, our AI agent finds suppliers based on our criteria. The human task requires the user to take action. For example, fill out a form about what would they like to buy, how many, and what is the deadline of the purchase. Let's see a simple example. We would like to find a supplier based on a few criteria. First, we input the data in a human task. Then, the AI in the service task checks our database to see if there's an existing contract. If not, it searches the internet and identifies the best 3 options for us. Finally, the human selects from these 3 possibilities and sends the choice to their boss for approval. This process helps reduce maverick spending by checking all existing contracts and saves considerable time by finding the best suppliers for us in just seconds. Let's see another example: budgeting and expense tracking. Despite annual budget planning, unexpected situations arise requiring adjustments, a new product launch, equipment failure, or regulatory changes demanding urgent software development. Managers need accurate, up-to-date budget information to make sound decisions, which becomes difficult when data is scattered across multiple spreadsheets. Our workflow is simple. The user submits a form with project cost, budget category, and other necessary information. In the next step, 3 AI agents work simultaneously. One examines the original budget, another tracks expenses paid, and the third monitors committed but unpaid deals. The 4th AI then calculates remaining budget available for new projects and analyzes opportunity costs. While this process seems simple, the value comes from connecting the data points. When Fluenta One is used for budget planning, it stores these plans. When used for automating 2-way or 3-way matching, payment records are captured. When departments handle indirect sourcing and proposal management, it records committed but unpaid agreements. For organizations with existing tracking systems, integration through APIs allows Fluenta One to access the necessary information without duplicating efforts. As you can see, Fluenta One can be used across the whole company. HR can automate employee onboarding, finance can streamline invoice matching, logistics can manage digital delivery notes, marketing can use it for purchasing POS, or even creating charity auction campaigns. The possibilities are endless. But what about automation? Let's go back to our first example. Wouldn't it be nice to check previously got proposals for that specific product? But the company probably stores the proposals according to supplier and not product. Checking it manually would be a nightmare, but an AI agent can simply tackle that issue. Or, what if you can connect this to consecutive workflows? You begin by identifying potential suppliers, then systematically evaluate their qualifications, ESG compliance, and risk profiles. Next, you establish sourcing events, auctions, and so on. These sequential workflows reduce manual input at each stage, creating an increasingly automated procurement process that builds upon previously captured data. To sum up, you can design virtually any process by combining automated service tasks with human tasks. The workflow engine ensures reliable, timely execution every step of the way. The only limit is your imagination. Fluenta One, where the system adopts to your processes.